Welcome to the home of European volleyball, and especially welcome to the drawing of lots for the quarterfinals of the 2019 CEV Volleyball Champions League. It has been a few exciting weeks with many dramatic matches, but we can now celebrate with the 8 teams per gender who qualified for the next stage of the competition. These teams are still in contention for a spot at the superfinals that will be taking place in Berlin on the 18th of May. Before we move on to the actual draw, and this is the moment that everyone is waiting for, let us review the procedure to follow for the drawing of lots.
There are 8 teams qualified to the 2019 CEV Volleyball Champions League quarterfinals in both the men's and women's competitions. For both draws, these 8 teams are split into 2 cups. Cup 1 has the 4 best first-place teams when comparing their respective results in their given pool. Cup 2 has the 5th first-place team, along with the 3 second-place teams with the best results. For both draws, we will start from the top and work down to the bottom, first drawing the 4 teams from Cup 2, then those from Cup 1. As the best performing teams in the pools, the teams in Cup 1 will be positioned second so that they play the return match at home. Teams that played against each other in the 4th round cannot be drawn against each other in the quarterfinals, meaning that if the team drawn from Cup 1 was in the same pool as the team already placed from Cup 2, the team from Cup 1 will be moved into the next slot and another ball will be drawn. If it is the last pool where there is a clash, then the last 2 teams are switched with each other.
Everything is clear. There is just one addition to the video that we just saw. At the end of the drawing of lots for the quarterfinal matches, there will be an additional subsequent drawing of lots to determine the home and away status of the teams that will be playing in the semifinals. So the first ones to be drawn are the 8 women's teams that have qualified for the quarterfinals. But before we move on to the actual draw, let's take a look at these 8 elite teams that have qualified for the next stage of Europe's Elite Club competition. This certainly is the best of the best, the cream of the crop of women's volleyball, not just in Europe, but across the world. So we can now move on to the actual drawing of lots. This is the moment that people have been waiting for since the league round ended on Tuesday night for the women's competition. And let me invite Natalia Michalchenkova, organizing director of the men's team of Dynamo Moscow. Welcome, Natalia. She will be helping us with the drawing of lots for the women's quarterfinals, semifinals, and final. So we start with the teams in Cup 2. These are the 3 runners-up with the best score, plus one of the pool winners, the one with the worst results, so to speak. We will draw from top to bottom, and just as a reminder, the teams that we will be drawing now will play the first quarterfinal match at home. So Natalia, if you can give it a steer and we start drawing, please. So the first team to be drawn goes to quarterfinal 1, and they will be playing the first match at home. This is the team of Allianz MTV Stuttgart from Germany. They really caused a sensation by qualifying for the quarterfinals. Congratulations to them. And they will be playing quarterfinal 1 with the first match at home. We now move to quarterfinal 2. So let's see who is going to play the first match at home. So the second team to be drawn is Dynamo Moscow of Russia from Pool E. They were the runners-up in Pool E of the league rounds with 5 wins to their name in 6 rounds. The next one to be drawn, this is the team that will be playing the first match at home in quarterfinal number 3. And this is Savino del Bene Scandici of Italy. Interesting fact, they are making their first ever appearance not just in the Champions League but overall in the European Cups, and they immediately qualified for the quarterfinals of the Champions League. So the last team to be drawn will be the home team for quarterfinal 4, and it is EuroVolley Conegliano, also of Italy, the silver medal winners of 2017, bronze medal winners last year, so they are still in the hunt for a 3rd consecutive medal in the Champions League. So that concludes the draw for Cup 2, Natalia, thank you. We move, no, please stay, you have to help us also with the next ones to be drawn. So now we move on to the teams of Cup 1. These are the top 4 teams of the league round. We have 1 from Italy and 3 from Turkey. So these 4 teams will be playing the second match at home, just in recognition of their results in the league round. And we have just to keep in mind that 2 teams from the same pool in the league round cannot play against each other in the quarterfinals. So Natalia, please. So who is going to play against Allianz MTV Stuttgart? We have Vakif Bank Istanbul, but they are from the same pool, Pool A, so this cannot be. So they take the next available slots, and they will be playing against Dynamo Moscow. So this is Vakif Bank Istanbul of Turkey, the title holders, 4-time winners of the Champions League. So the next team to be drawn will be then the opponent of Allianz MTV Stuttgart of Germany. This is Igor Gorgonzola Novara of Italy, the only team that didn't lose a set in the league round of the Champions League, with 6 wins in a row and maximum 18 points. So Allianz MTV Stuttgart will be playing against Novara. So now who is next will be the opponent of Savino del Bene Scandici. So Natalia, let's see who is their opponent. It will be Fenerbahce Opet Istanbul of Turkey, the gold medal winners in 2012. So they will be playing against Scandici, and they will be playing the second match at home in the quarterfinals. Last but not least, we still have one more team to draw, and it should be fairly evident who this team is. And it is again from Turkey, Eczacıbaşı Vitra Istanbul from Pool B. They will be playing against EuroVolley Conegliano of Italy. and again Eczacıbaşı 2015 gold medal winners in the Champions League, will be playing the second match at home. Stay with us, Natalia, because now we have to draw the home and away status of the teams that will be playing in the semi-final. So we begin with semi-final 1, and we have to see whether the home team, the team to play the first match at home, is the winner of quarterfinal 1 or the winner of quarterfinal 2. Please. So who is going to play the first semi-final at home? This is the winner of quarterfinal 2. Thank you very much. So this is the winner of the match between Dynamo Moscow and Vakifbank. Will be playing the first semi-final at home. And if you can please open the remaining ball, so just that we see that it is indeed the winner of quarterfinal 1 that will play the second semi-final at home. Exactly, winner of quarterfinal 1 will be playing the second semi-final match at their home. We have to do the same now for the second semi-final. So we have now to draw the home and away status of the 2 quarterfinal winners. In this case, it will be quarterfinal 3 and 4. So if you can open the first, let's see who plays the first semi-final at home. It is the winner of quarterfinal 4 between Conegliano and Eczacıbaşı. And then the team to play the second semi-final at home will be, obviously, the winner of quarterfinal 3 between Scandicci and Fenerbahce Opet Istanbul. Your last duty, Natalia, will be now to help us with the draw for the superfinal in Berlin. We have to define who will be the home team and who is the away team, even though they play in a neutral venue. So let's define this. So between the winner of semi-final 1 and the winner of semi-final 2, the home team is the winner of semi-final 1, and the away team to play in Berlin on the 18th of May will be the winner of semi-final 2. Thank you very much, Natalia. Thank you for your cooperation. We have a lot of exciting fixtures coming up already with the quarterfinals, so the fans can look forward to an exciting round of competition. Just as a reminder, the quarterfinal matches will be played 12th to 14th of March for the home matches, 19th to 21st of March for the away matches. So now we move on to the men's competition and to the men's drawing of lots. But before we do that, let's take a look at the 8 teams that are qualified for the quarterfinals. So again, we have the World Volleyball Elite that is due to play the men's quarterfinal of the 2019 CEV Volleyball Champions League. Again, we have the same procedure for the drawing of lots, and for this to happen, let me invite Cemal Erksun, club manager of Eczacıbaşı Vitra Istanbul. He will be helping us with the draw for the men's competition. Again, the procedure is the same as for the women. So we have 2 cups. We start by drawing the teams from cup 2. which are the 3 runners-up with the best result across all pools, plus one of the pool winners, the one with the least number of wins in the 4th round. So, Jamal, please. We start by drawing the team that will be going to quarterfinal 1 and will be playing the first match at home. This team is Chaumont VB 52HM, or Haute-Marne, as in France they would say. They are a real sensation because they started the competition back in October with the early rounds, and they have made it all the way to the quarterfinals. Next to be drawn is the team that will be playing quarterfinal 2 and the first match at home in this case. And this is the team of Trefl Gdańsk of Poland. So they go to quarterfinal 2 and they play the first match at home. We now move on to quarterfinal 3 and let's see who is going to play there in this fixture, and it is PG Skra Bełchatów, also from Poland. They were the runners-up in Pool D, and they have a silver medal to their name from the 2012 edition, and they hosted the Final Four tournaments 3 times in 2008, 10, and 12. Last to be drawn, it is Dynamo Moscow of Russia, the runners-up from Pool E. So that's it for Cup 2. We will now move to Cup 1, and these are the top 4 teams from the league round. We have 2 teams from Russia and we have another 2 teams from Italy. So again, we have to make sure that 2 teams coming from the same pool will not be playing against each other in the quarterfinals. So please, let's go for the opponent of Chaumont. It is Circolo Sissicoma Perugia of Italy. They were the winners of Pool E and they are the bronze medal winners from the last edition of the Champions League. So it's going to be a fixture between France and Italy. So next will be the opponent of Trefl Gdańsk of Poland. This is Zenit Kazan of Russia, the all-time record winners with 6 titles to their name. They will be playing against Gdańsk. And as all of the teams from Cup 1, they will be playing the second match at home. Next one to be drawn. It is another team from Russia, Zenit St. Petersburg from Pool C. As Skandic in the women's competition, they are making their first appearance in the European Cups, not just in the Champions League, and they won Pool C. And then last one will be the opponent of Dynamo Moscow of Russia. And this is Cucine Lube Civitanova of Italy, the winners of Pool B and silver medal winners from 2018. So we have now the full schedule of the quarterfinals, as you can see. So we now have to repeat the same as we did for the women. Jamal, you have to help us define the home and away status of the teams that will continue their journey in the semifinals. So let's start with semifinal 1 between the winners of quarterfinal 1 and 2. Who is going to play the first match at home? This is the winner of quarterfinal 1. They play the first semifinal at home. And as a result, who is going to play the second semi-final at their home? This is the winner of quarterfinal 2 between Gdańsk and Zenit Kazan. Very good. So we just repeat the same now for the second semi-final to define who is going to play the first match at home and who is going to play the second match at their home. So it's between the winners of quarterfinal 3 and 4. Jamal. So who is going to play first at home? It's the winner of quarterfinal 3 between Bełchatów and Zenit St. Petersburg. So then who is going to play the second match at their home is the winner of quarterfinal 4, which is the match between Dynamo Moscow and Cucine Lube Civitanova. That's not all yet, because we still have to define the home and away status of the two teams that will be playing the superfinal in Berlin on the 18th of May. So, between the winner of semi-final 1 and 2, who is going to be the home team? Let's see. It is the winner of semi-final 1 will be the home team in Berlin, 18th of May, the D-Day for European volleyball. And the away team will be the winner of semi-final 2. That concludes the drawing of lots for the men's competition. Thank you very much, Jamal.
Okay.
And now, next, I would like to invite the President of the European Cups Commission, Mr. Roman Stanislavov, to confirm that the drawing of lots was carried out according to the CEV official regulations.
Hello. Good day, everybody. Look, I believe that everybody satisfied the results of the drawing of lots. On my part, I would like to confirm and approve the results of the draw according to our regulation and rules. You know that both the final will be held in Berlin, and see you in Berlin. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Stanislavov. As the President of the European Cups Commission just said, this day is kind of setting the tone for the superfinals, history-making superfinals that will be taking place in Berlin on the 18th of May. We look forward to seeing as many of you as possible there in order to transform Germany's volleyball temple, the Max-Schmeling-Halle, into Europe's volleyball temple. If you need any further information about the superfinals, we invite you to visit the official event website, clvolley.cv.eu, where you can also find the link and that takes you to the ticket sale. So we look forward to seeing as many as possible of you there. Thank you for following us today, and goodbye.